Welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing CD Olimpia 3, Club Atletico Independiente 0 in CONCACAF Central American Cup 2024 Group C. CD Olimpia 3, Club Atletico Independiente de la Chorrera 0, la Copa Centroamericana CONCACAF Grupo C. Olimpia ganar. In their revenge tour, they win their first match. Last year, their first group match was against Independiente. It was 1-1. They proceed to get grouped and pipped by Independiente. This year, it don't look like that's going to be the case. The revenge tour starts off well for Olimpia. Deservedly so. I mean, they were over them like white on rice all night tonight. They were over Independiente like white on rice. There was no question where this game was going. Not a question in the world where this game was heading at all. And I'm not surprised at all that this game ended up being a whipping, because Independiente, first half, they defended well. For most of the game, they defended well. Roberts making saves. This game looked like it was going to be a dogfight, even though Olimpia were on them like white on rice throughout this match. It looked like, oh, this game might go to a 1-0 win for Olimpia and be what it needs to be or what it is there. But no, Olimpia turned on the gas, found more than one, and cruised to a win. Because they were on them like white on rice. And when they started to tip down and dip down in performance, they still found 2 goals. But for the first 60 minutes, they were all over Independiente. There was no way they were going to win this match that way. And you look at it and you're sitting, okay, they're lucky to be only down 1 at the half. Because in the first half, goals were scored as follows. Michael Chirinos scores 31st minute, gets past the keeper, or takes the ball. The keeper runs out of his net. All he has to do is tap it in. And Michael Chirinos does so. 1-0, 1-0 esta noche. Halftime, it's 1-0. Miro tiempo, 1-0. All he had to do was just tap that in. He basically rounded the keeper without having to round the keeper. Keeper basically rounded himself. Pretty much. Stupid goalkeeping play, even though Roberts made some really big saves in the first and second half. That was really brain dead. And that's how Olimpia got their opener, and that's the only one they would get, because for most of the first half and a good part of the second half, Roberts made a lot of saves. Independiente made a lot of defensive plays, good defensive plays. And you're like, okay, this game's going to be a dogfight. Olimpia should be winning by more, which they definitely should have been winning by more after the first 45. They should have been winning 2-3-0. 2 or 3-0. This game should have been over by 45 minutes. The fact it wasn't is a testament to Independiente as a underdog. Even if they're not winning, they're playing pretty damn tough. Second half, though, in the 78th minute, Ignacio Colombini runs onto the ball in the box, takes a shot, bangs it home, slots it home. 78th minute, 2-0, 2-0. 90+3, last minute goal, Jose Pinto scores. 3-0, makes a run by himself into the box, goes far post, lasers it home, past Roberts. 3-0, 3-0. Full time, it's 3-0, 3-0 esta noche. 16 full-time stats. 16 shots to 4, 8 shots on goal to 1, 53% possession to 47% possession, 349 passes to 297, 89% pass accuracy to 88, 6 fouls to 10, 0 offside to 0, 1 yellow card to 1, 0 red cards to 0, 3 corners to 1. For me, again, Olimpia were the better team tonight by far. They should have won this game 4-5-0. The fact it was only 3, Independiente's lucky. They're lucky. If you look at this game as it is, Olimpia played it as they've played since they got grouped. A team who can't lose. A team who does not know how to lose. A team who knows that they got to do everything to win. They've been on a revenge tour for months. months. Unstoppable, unflappable. Yeah, they've lost a couple of games. They did lose the unbeaten run. But to have like a 50-plus unbeaten run in the league, of course, CONCACAF Central American Cup ran into that, so technically not 50. But having a long unbeaten run any other way, probably about 35, 40 games, even without the other comps. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about when it comes to Olimpia. That's the Olimpia I expect. That's the team I expect to see. They're back. They know how dishonorable getting Champions Cursed was. And funnily enough, how they start their redemption tour, playing the same team that led to them getting Champions Cursed. And how that result led to start things off. Draw, you could say the Esteli result was worse, but you can't start with 1 point in 2 games and expect to get out of the group top 2, especially with that group of death and how good Esteli was playing at the moment. They played themselves. You beat Independiente, you probably still get out of that group without any worries. That draw was more destructive to their champions, or to their repeat, the Champions Curse happening. Because you know why? Because they drew a team they should have beaten. At home. This one was at home too, no less. This was both at Tegucigalpa. They should have won both. They didn't. The team that pipped them was Independiente. Actually, I think because Real Esteli lost that last game, Independiente topped the group anyway. But the way Esteli was playing, Olimpia wins over Independiente last year, like they did here. They still get out of that group. They probably lose somewhere else, but they probably still make CCL, and it's not as embarrassing. The Champions Curse, who's to say? I still think they probably would have beat Alajuelense. So I think they would have went back-to-back if they got to the knockout stages. But here, this is a revenge tour. And let me tell you, they're playing very, very, very revenge-laden football. Let me tell you that much. They are playing revenge-laden football. They're not playing around. They're not playing around. They want that trophy back. They want 2 and 3. They want a CONCACAF League and the second Central American Cup. But it's the same trophy, so they want their trophy back. They want to bring it back home, 2 out of 3. And you know what? The way they're playing, I think they might just do it. And the way that Alajuelense played today, that first 40 minutes of that game was like, okay, they were afraid of the Champions Curse, and they shot themselves in the foot. They got an equalizer and went from there and won the game. But was it great? No. They found a 3-1 win. Let me tell you, they did not dominate that game. They did not. Marathon gave them a good fight. We're going to find out. I still think the final will end up being Alajuelense versus Olimpia. And I think Olympia's still going to win it. But the way Olympia's playing, yeah, they're not going to stop until they win that trophy again. I guarantee you. And in the league, they'll still probably be great anyway. But I think they got this. Because the way they played this, probably the hardest team in the group. Probably. For Olimpia, I think they can handle. With that being said, if you like this video, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock Central, for Morocco U23s versus the United States U23s in the Olympic football, men's football Olympic tournament quarterfinals. I'll see you tomorrow for that. I'll probably try to take a little nap in between this and that game. But I'll be running on like 2 hours of sleep at best. So, might be a fun one. We'll find out. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm running, I'm out. Peace. See you.